Hey everybody, the bloom pods are done. We have officially got all of them printed. So we've got 6 of these that are going to be getting installed. For those of you who haven't seen this, this is a pod system that I designed myself in order to install recessed lighting, regular old recessed LED lights on a wood plank ceiling where you wouldn't normally be able to install recessed lighting because there's nowhere to recess the lighting. So I have created these from scratch. It's a 2-piece design. So the light itself simply drops in and it's a friction fit. And then there is a separate top ring that utilizes a bayonet lock system to connect the 2 pieces. Pull these apart so you can see here. So this will get screwed onto the ceiling. You'll install your light into this. All your wiring will run through raceway on the ceiling to conceal it, and it'll come into the unit here. And then once you have your wafer light or your LED light installed into this piece, this will then slide up into here. And it is a tight fit, but these will all pop in like so, and then twist, lock, and there you go. You will have that installed. So I'm going to be installing, since this is going onto a solid wood ceiling, I'm going to be using, don't laugh at me, I'm going to be using some deck screws for a couple reasons. Number one is because these came in the size that I needed. Number two is that they are tan. They came in the color that I wanted. That would help blend in a little bit at least, if you were to see any of it, but really I don't think you'll see pretty much any of it. And that is, I did number 8 by 1 5/8 length, so that should be just enough to have a good bite into the ceiling, but not pop up through the floor on the second story. So, and then these also have a tapered head, which I wanted to because these are the top rings are designed with a taper to let them sink in so that it sits flush and doesn't interfere with the connection between these two. So with that said, this project is officially done other than doing the installation. So I am hoping maybe today, possibly tomorrow, to go ahead and get these installed and see how it all looks once it's all done and put together and actually up and installed in my house. For those of you who don't know, I live in a over 200-year-old home. So I've utilized 3D printing to overcome a lot of challenges that we've had with this house in trying to renovate, update, things of that nature. So, yeah, this was a big project for me. It's something that I had an idea for, and just nothing like this exists on the market. Nothing like this exists on the market that I could find. So I am curious, is this something that you would install in your house? Would you use these to create new lighting in a room that maybe wouldn't be able to otherwise use something like this? Because on solid wood plank ceiling, you're pretty limited on your lighting choices. It's like track lighting or flush mount lights that look like they belong in a school cafeteria. There's really just nothing with any kind of style that I liked. And what did look half decent was insanely expensive. So while I do have a fair amount of time into this project, as far as cost is concerned, I've got 3 spools of filament and some deck screws. So $5 for deck screws, and yeah, probably $60 in filament. This is PET G, and it is Sunlu Bone White PET G. That's the color that we chose to go with. Other than that, time is the biggest piece here, because I have spent a lot of time designing these, printing, test printing. I have so many test prints and failures and everything else. I just have, so maybe I have 4 spools of filament in total in this after you consider all the testing and everything, but mostly it's just been time. But it's kind of been a passion project. I think it's something that's really cool, and again, it's something that really doesn't exist that I've been able to find. If there's something out there you can find, I'd be curious to see it. But, again, what we're using as far as the lighting piece itself is, it's just a 6-inch LED recessed light from Amazon. I think we got a 6-pack of these for I think it was maybe $60, $100, something like that, but not terribly expensive. And they produce nice light. They have multiple Kelvin settings, so you can change the warmness, etc. So overall, I have those in a bunch of other rooms in the house as well, and we've been really happy with them. So I'm excited to see what this is going to look like once it's all said and done and everything is installed. All the wiring is hidden in the raceway. I think it's going to be really nice. Just my personal preference. We definitely have our own taste. Might not be for everybody, but I think we're going to be really happy with the results of this. So I would like to hear from you, though. Number 1, do you think it's a interesting idea? Have you ever seen anything like it? Number 2, would you put it in your house? Or maybe if it wasn't exactly this style, if there was something else similar to this, would you put it in your house? And number 3, if you think it is stupid and you have a better solution, tell me about it, because I'm interested to learn. So that's it. This is the Bloom Pod. I've dubbed it the Bloom Pod. So this is the Bloom Pod done as far as design, printing, production of it. Last step is just going to be the installation, and I think I will try to film at least installing one of them, just so you guys can see what that looks like, what that entails. This is definitely a DIY project for sure. No doubt about it. I am a DIY guy. I do all my own stunts. So I have no issue doing this. If it's not something you're comfortable doing, then I could understand that. But I like to do things myself. So that's that. Let me know your thoughts. Give me a like, give me a follow, give me a share, comment, tell me your thoughts. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.